Fiesta. It's time. The fiesta has begun. We are rolling right out the gates. Hello. Hope you're all ready for the fiesta. It's starting now. Right now. Right now. This very moment. At 4 in the morning? Yes, right now. I do not choose the hour of the coming of the fiesta. So we got about 5 minutes at the start here. I'm not timing any of this run. I don't... That's fine. It can live without time. I just want to play some Fiesta. This is a pure chaos run. Pure chaos is all jobs are on the table and are sorted out randomly to you. Including like freelancer and mime. I don't know if pure chaos has GBA jobs. Now that I think about it, might not. The wind. Time and Fiesta, yes. I have the little chaos buddy running down the corner. Our first job is very likely to leave us with freelancer, so we'll probably be playing with freelancers up to Crystal 2, and that's all right. Freelancers up to Crystal 2 basically just works just fine. You're overwhelmed with the power of equipment. Anyway, King's going to check out the winds. They're weird or something. How's y'all doing? Hope you're all having a good day. No matter if you're watching this live or later. Freelancer Start is the only time in the game a bell is useful. That sounds about right. Even on, even with classes that want bells, Geomancer, you're better just wielding your knives. I was just about to go to bed, and then I saw I'd been up for like 2 hours ranting about Netrunner, talking about cards. That's the easiest way to keep me awake, is just have me talk about cards forever. It works, by the way. And I was like, oh wow, it's super late. I should go to sleep. Let me check Twitter one last time, and it's like, Fiesta is live. I'm like, oh, okay. It's Fiesta time. Hey, y'all. Morning, y'all. Bart's is just waking up. Boko's ready for breakfast. I'm here for Fiesta. But wait. It's been about 2 to 3 years since I've actually completed a Fiesta. And so I thought to myself when I saw the Fiesta was coming up, like, oh yeah, we gotta do one this time. It's just been so long, you know? We are question marks. That's good. It is Fiesta, Fiesta. No, they're quite a rarity, but enjoyable. I'm glad you enjoy them.
Man, you're running chaos, huh?
It's chaos time. I'm pure chaos even.
Is it also... You gotta be doing the risk, right?
I forgot to like sign up in time for Risk. I saw there were problems with Risk, so I just went pure chaos.
Okay. If you want to do a Chaos Berserker Risk, I signed up with a different Twitter.
Oh
so
boy.
I could have 2 Berserker Risk runs. You could have it if you wanted. Because it's not my Twitter. It's not my real Twitter.
Change case.
Anyways, I'm Gnomebitten. I'm not streaming.
Nah.
I planned to do this today, but not now.
I was literally like, I'd been ranting on about Netrunner cards for like 2 hours, and it's like, God, I should go to sleep. And then I was like, oh, I'll check Twitter one last time before I go to sleep. And then the Fiesta had started.
I tried doing Pile of Swords as a Fiesta, but it didn't work because the Gilgabot has had problems getting people registered.
Yeah.
So like, I got my actual I signed up with my Twitter and that went fine. But then like, I tried several other side Twitters and none of them worked.
Okay.
But there was a solution if you went back into the past so that you could use it. Where you just signed up straight on the site.
Yeah.
Man, this game.
I was thinking, I literally, like, I don't think I've completed a Fiesta in like 3 years.
I've definitely completed some. I don't know if I've completed any on stream in a while. I think the bandwagon on the streams have definitely petered off.
Mm-hmm.
They were too big when they were in their heyday, but now we can maybe make them comfier. At least the charity isn't sucky now.
Oh,
Child's Play always kind of sucked, but now it's like a real one.
Yeah, Minnesota Freedom Fund, I think it was.
Yes,
and
that's
like
what it is.
that's some good shit.
That's much better than Child's Play, which is a medium sucky.
That's much better by like a lot of degrees.
Yeah, by like how many football fields?
The pitch, the gridiron, 12 gridirons.
12 gridirons. A gridiron the size of Wales. Like that's what they use in the UK. In Japan, they use the size of Hokkaido. That's the one they use.
Okay. Alright, I have to go get attacked by some goblins.
Yeah, special goblins. Since Lena is not yet a party member, we can't give her the broadsword yet.
I looked when I loaded this up. There's a save on here from like a Fiesta I started, and it was literally like level 30 something, and it's like right near the end, but I just never finished it.
That's wrong Wales. I meant the country. Although I suppose it's a province now, but whatever.
Yeah, so with pure chaos, I'm like guaranteed to have freelancer for the first crystal.
Yeah, probably. It's very likely. You can't really bet on anything though.
Yeah.
It might be possible you have a freelancer until World 3. They can be halfway through World 3.
I think that'll still work.
Freelancers are like good.
You get equipment.
Yeah, you can You can break rods. You can master a job, and then you're just better.
Mm-hmm.
You can get Berserker anyways, and be like, cool.
Oh, that'd be nice.
The first Fiesta that I streamed, I was too much of a coward to do Berserker Risk, and the game sensed it, so I just ended up getting Berserker for my Water Crystal job anyways.
Hmm.
And then I learned to love it, and now I accept any number that is not 4 Berserkers.
I tend to not sign up for Berserker Risk anymore, specifically because it became Berserker Promise.
Yeah, I like the Berserker Promise.
And like
2 Berserkers, I think, is perfect.
And the Berserker Promise became the Berserker Overload.
2. It's 2. 3 is a little much.
3 is the number that's a little too high.
If your other job is not a melee class, you're great. That's why in the heavy years I would do like 750.
750 with Berserker Risk, because I think the way I like it, if I was doing Risk. Alright.
It's like a white mage and 3 berserkers. You can do everything.
Yeah, you're invincible there. But like a knight and 3 berserkers,
A knight and 3 berserkers is some very strong berserkers. That's basically it. You can, I think, if you put equipped sword on them,
yeah,
they get a higher base strength.
Oh, I did weapon, whatever.
You're being inefficient, Jens. How dare you?
I'm supposed to give Lena the sword.
It'll make your encounters go half a turn faster.
Quickly. To the menu.
Everyone own him for making this extremely grave equipment mistake.
This is the speedrun tactic, because Lena will act. I don't even have a timer running.
That's the timer has been an affectation for a while.
This year I accepted Berserker Risk, got Monk. It's job 1. Nice.
Hey, that's not bad. Monk.
30% HP? 20% HP?
Yeah, Monk is kind of sucky in World 3, but it's really good for World 1. Plus you can counter. You can kill Liquid Flame with counter.
You can break scripts.
Yeah. You can have a useless ability and kick.
Still useless in 4.
Barely useless in 4.
I've been enjoying watching that.
That's been a very cozy stream. I never finished the game. I think we've gotten to about where I stopped when I played the game 18 years ago or whatever.
Oh, I think I've told this story a couple times, but I've never finished Final Fantasy IV because I played it on PS1.
Load times, baby.
My memory card corrupted around Bahamut.
Ooh.
Like, I had went and beat Bahamut. Oh wow, I got a battle on the on the frame I came back in.
Yeah, that's classy. You gotta fight those steel bats.
Yeah, and yes, it is 4 a.m. here.
Yeah, it's almost 5 here.
Nice.
But, I'd have thought it's going. Did you have an off-brand memory card?
Yes, I did.
That's why they sucked. They were so bad. Was it one of the ones that was like claimed to be huge, where it had like 3 times or 4 times the memory of an
15 times.
Yeah, that's how you know it was shit.
So, on the front of it, it had a so rather than being like a normal memory card, it was big on the back half, and it had an LCD display that showed from 1 to 15.
Oh, it had a shit. What are they called? It's late, so you're gonna hear me say that a lot.
Yeah, I know.
I try to recall a word, but can't because of my tiny brain.
I have this stream is perfect for that.
What are the Dreamcast memory cards called that have the little displays? That like 3 games used.
Oh, oh god, I know what you're talking about. But VMU, thank you.
It had like a VMU display.
But it had like a little, and you could hit. There were 2 buttons on it, one, a left button and a right button, and like it would display the number 1, and then you would hit the button and it would like move over to 2. And memory card 2 was a distinct 15 block memory card from 1.
Ooh, here, apropos, new spoiler. I saw Freebooter getting a reprint.
That's a good reprint. It's a good pirate. It's one of the best. It's one of the best cards, balance wise, and that's sad.
That's a good one. It's a reasonable card. It's a kind of good card to just have it around. Duress on a.
I don't think I can actually steal any of the I'm just leaving.
Yeah, you can click on buttons, but they don't do anything, and the pirates are comically sleeping.
Yep. But yeah, good reprint. Like that one.
Sonic Shuffle was the Sonic Party game. I think the VMU was used in Seaman. And most games would have like a little cutesy thing on the VMU when you were playing. I know Shenmue did that.
Oh yeah, having like something
like a little image on it.
The Dreamcast was such a.
It was a lot like Final Fantasy 1, only
a console of many reaches.
Yeah. Final Fantasy 1 was like a desperate gamble that was like too big for its britches, and
you won the flip, right?
It won the flip. Dreamcast did not win the flip.
Yeah.
Even though it was a
pirate.
Pirates. Which we all know the story.
Yeah. I'm letting some of the funnier dialogue go because I usually skip all this.
Yeah.
But yeah,
yeah, like 6 consoles in 5 years or whatever. And like,
yeah.
You're competing with yourself. What about the Saturn? Need time for the Saturn to have breathing room. What about the
Chat 32X?
Yeah. What was their handheld called?
Game Gear.
Yes, the Sega Game Gear.
That one was notable for having the battery life of like 10 minutes.
It was.
And ran on like going against the PS2 was I remember watching some Dreamcast, like some documentaries on it, and effectively the thing that killed the Dreamcast. There's a lot of reasons it died.
Yes.
But the DVD player within the PS2.
Yeah, that was a big console seller for multiple Sony consoles, was their choice of media player. Because being a DVD player sold a lot of PS2s. Because it was just one of the cheaper DVD players you could buy. And then years later, PS3 was the same thing.
With the Blu-ray.
With Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Sorry, HD DVD.
Yep, yeah, the PS2 was one of the cheapest ways to have a DVD player, and like comparatively, you were paying I think either $0 or like maybe $20 to $40 more than a DVD player for the ability to play games, and then.
So they sold a lot of them. The Game Gear wasn't the worst of like the handheld.
No.
Of that era, though. Anybody remember the Atari Lynx?
Ooh, I was gonna say like Wonder Swan.
Wonder Swan had some weird fucking games on it. That makes me like it.
Look, weird. There's a reason. Like the Dreamcast has some weird games on it.
Plus, the Wonder Swan was modestly successful. It had Mega Man games on it. There was a Mega Man Battle Network for Wonder Swan.
There was. It was a Battle Chip. Was Battle Chip Challenge the one on there?
I don't know.
But
I just know about it.
Yeah.
I never touched a Wonder Swan. The only Wonder Swan game I knew was... It was like a weird game about beasts that, like, ran.
Oh, Stangen, thank you very much for gifting a sub. I appreciate it a lot. And your Crazy Paw, thank you very much for the sub as well.
I can't find this game.
I appreciate all those. Enjoy your slimes and skulls as Gnome tries to find a game.
How's my sub doing? It's fine. Well, I'll continue.
I just got an email notice telling me that I have access to Burger once again. So, stay frosty, man. Thank you very much for the sub as well. Say hello to Sildra. Sildra will be with us for a long time.
Oncoming corpse, Sildra.
We're as close as siblings, I say, to Lena.
Man, the only thing they didn't do to Sildra is, like, have you be on the wrecked ship and you're eating her corpse because like
they didn't make it. They didn't make it like super.
Yeah, they barely went that, because there's like a folk tale about like a hunter lost in the woods and like a bunch of animals come to try to help him, and a rabbit throws himself in the stew pot because that's the only way he can help the hunter. And Sildra could have done that.
We live without that, and if we did that, we wouldn't have that scene later where Sildra shows up and...
Oh, that's when she should do it.
Double saves us.
That's when Sildra should throw herself into the soup pot.
Alright, I need to... Somebody go ahead and save. See, here's the one I was talking about. This is like... It's literally like in the rift. I might have actually finished that one. Oh, speaking of which, config...
Since it's chaos, you have to make the color palette as ice-searing as possible.
I think I'm just fine
Fiesta
keeping
time.
it. Yep, it is Fiesta. I want this. Pure chaos, indeed. How's that look?
It's fairly... You catch up.
Ooh, I'm actually liking,
Sir, it's green. No longer green. Now you're making it purple.
Now I'm making, Have you bombasted with Berserkers? I don't know yet. We shall find out. I'm not on Berserker risk.
So you've got like 4 bites at like a 1 in 12. Do you remember what the last Atari console was?
The Jaguar?
It was the Jaguar. I was thinking of it because I used to mix up the Lynx and the Jaguar because they both had cat names.
Oh, that's horrible. I love it.
I think the Jaguar only had like 30 games on it at all.
Was the Jaguar the one that sold at like $6.99, or was that the 3DO?
Probably 3DO, because Jaguar wasn't that bad.
Alright. I don't have to enter this room. Oh, that is... Oof, yeah.
The first 3DO system, which was initially priced at $699.99.
Oh, God, yes.
It was later reduced to a paltry $400 in 1994 money. Speaking of, I don't think anybody knows how much a PS5
I was just thinking, I was just gonna mention that they had their big press conference and they very specifically
did not name the price, even though no, 3DO was a console.
It was a console, yes. There was a console called the 3DO.
Yeah, it's not surprising that you may have not heard of it. Because it was made by 3DO, the company.
Yes.
It was like EA's thing. I think they were...
God, this is just awful. Alright, I need...
The 3DO was like one of the first disc systems. That's why it was so expensive, because it ran off CD-ROM. But
Make it slightly more pink. That'll be good.
Yeah. Yeah, the scuttlebutt is that the PS5 is going to be about $500.
Yeah, I assume the reason we don't know is because both, they're trying to
They're being coy, and also they might not know.
Right.
Because some of their components probably hard to get
right now.
The pandemic.
Yeah.
And whatever price they had planned on selling it off, they were already probably going to be selling at a loss.
I mean, that is part of... Ooh, a leather shoe. That's a nice...
You stole his shoes. You punched that goblin so much you got his shoes.
Took that shoe? And then they're like a... Yeah, I was gonna say, there's a broadsword in one of these.
They can also drop their hats, but I don't think they can drop with their armor. Yeah, that kind of thing is... I don't know how to say your name. You try real hard. Snidget. That kind of thing you can't trust always, because sometimes those lists count fan games, because people are still making Game Boy games out there.
I remember at MagFest seeing an NES title.
Yeah, people will go to conventions and sell homebrew cards of games they made. Then again, they were making PS2 games until 2010.
Hey, Phoenix Down. Alright, let's go take a look. We're gonna musical cutout because I don't have that enabled, but I am going to check my job. And the job number 1 is... I'm not tweeting it because your first job is just revealed. You don't have to tweet it. It's just there. My name is not Skeleton, even though that'd be a really good name.
I'm not going to find it out before you do.
Beastmaster.
Hey, oh man, if you backdoor your way into Maburby Dan, I'll be so happy. Maburby Dan actually owns bones. I recommend doing it.
Alright, I'm a quick add job 1 to the there we are. Job 1 is in the wrong position. That means it has to be this job. Hold on. There we go. Job 1 should now be in the correct position.
Do you know what the best-selling game for the 3DO was?
What's that?
Gex.
Ha! Alright. Alright, we did it. Job 1 acquired. It's on the list now. It's shattered. So, no job.
No job. Freelancing.
Staging. Oh, I mean, when it comes to names that people did not think about when they chose them, when I chose Slyo, let me tell you, I was not thinking about how to say that aloud, ever.
It's the kind of thing you bumble into.
Yeah. Eventually. Just sort of happened where it's like, oh right, and then it's that name that everyone will first say Silo, then Slio, then.
Let's be honest. Only what's his name? Who said Slio? We're here.
But.
Don't worry, everyone. Smite.
Well, that became a really funny bit after a while. Alright. Passion, the essence of wind. Everybody has an element. It never comes up.
It never comes up unless you do natural.
Natural. If you do natural, wind goes to Bart's, water goes to Lena, fire goes to Ferris, Earth goes to Galoof / Kryl. He's gonna fucking die. He's gonna eat it. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
Sorry. We've played a lot of Fiesta. Goodbye, our dead king.
Goodbye, dead king.
He will never show up again.
This game was a hell of a step up over FF4 in terms of everything, wasn't it?
A lot, yes.
Except maybe character deaths. 4 does that a lot.
4
well, it does it,
4 pulls its punches.
It cheaps out on it.
I don't like that it pulls the punches.
Let the children die. It turns to stone.
That's the rules. If you pull the sword master's trick, you're stuck in stone.
Yeah.
Anyway, we have some jobs. I can't say we'll never use them because chaos.
You possibly could use it.
Yeah. I think my hope for, I was going to say tonight, but this morning is more accurate, is I want to find out what job 2 is. I think water crystal's a good point for, like,
it's easy enough to
get to, you know.
And Gorilla won't be that difficult for 2 different reasons. 1, you can crack a rod.
Yeah.
You won't die from the 1 rod. But 2, you can use the whip.
Yes.
Which is extremely good.
That has the paralyze on it. Okay. Alright, anyway, we get to go to town, and then we get to go talk to, I don't even remember the name of this NPC. Zach? I don't know.
Dingo.
Tor?
Dingo.
Dingo Egret?
Yeah, Dingo Egret. Torna is... No, that's something else. That's a Xenoblade Chronicles 2 thing.
That's the name of the DLC on that, yes.
Grog.
Well, can't stop Grog.
His name's Zach Bell.
Ah.
Zach Baggins. His name is Zach Baggins. And he has to wear glasses because of a demon. It's the box. There you go.
Zoc. I was close. So the reason I said Zach is because I thought to myself, wait, isn't this wizard's name just Kaz backwards? But no, it's Kaz.
It's close.
Yeah, it is the Torna Canal.
It is Torna. I was shitty. I was fucking with you.
Okay, fine.
But
look, my mind's been on Xenoblade a lot.
The Kaz backwards thing. That's why KFJ goes by Space Cop. Because he says that Space Cop is spoken Captain backwards.
It's true.
No, it's not, but it is.
Nilbog.
Nilbog. Remember the corn scene?
That movie has a lot of scenes.
Every scene is a scene in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them are boring, but the ones that aren't are good enough to make you remember. It's a dad tightening his belt to ward off the hunger pains.
Does Bart's dye his hair?
No, it's like how some kids start out blonde, then they age out of it.
Okay.
It's like that. When his dad died, he cried the green out of his hair.
Okay. Just all children have green hair. I can believe that one. It's like the striped shirt rule. That's a game I haven't thought about in a while. What is the wizard doing? What are you... Stop it. Hmm. Yeah, everybody talks about Final Fantasy VII Remake.
How do you even remake this game? You make it, and you make the level design worse, and you call it Bravely Default, right? They already have remade.
I'm just picturing Final Fantasy V with a $100 million budget, right?
Yeah, give this game the prestige remake.
Like every character is impeccably designed. I just made that wizard flee.
Wizard loves to flee.
Wizard flees when losing.
It's weird how tons of movies got remade.
Mm-hmm.
They usually get remade either because the original sucked or as a cash grab. Games getting remade is weird because it's like the medium has changed in ways.
Yeah.
Film from 1903 is still something you can watch the exact same way that was watched in 1903.
Right, it's not gone. It's.
But you try to play like a Windows 3.0 game.
And you
just kind of can't. Or like you don't own a Master System or whatever. None of those games get remade, but even like a PS1.
I just in my mind's eye, picturing the just everything about this game being remade and redone in really, really crisp 3D.
Yeah, very, very fancy 3D. They hire big budget voice actors to voice everything.
Yep. All the systems are still there, but tweaked to make sense for the year 2020.
They make it really. They simplify it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
They get big named voice actors, but they miscast everyone. They get Yuri Lowenthal to play Exdeath.
They just still get DiMaggio to play Greg. That just hasn't changed.
Well, obviously, yeah. It just he's around.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't need a piano yet.
There's no reason not to since we got there, but the dancers are in the way.
That was enough effort to make me not do it.
Yeah, if you ever get, you can always get more piano. You can always get the pianos in World 3.
All of them still exist. But imagine it takes 8 hours to get to the water crystal.
Ooh.
And the entirety of World 1 is a game.
Yeah, that's if you do it the FF7 way.
Yeah.
More than it would get the Trials of Mana
treatment. Ooh, okay.
They make the game for $100 and a Unity asset package.
I'd still be happy with that one.
I would. That game goes all the way on keeping every stupid thing about the original intact. They do not remove any of the warts, which is good.
I was gonna say I have two stances on remakes. You either have to almost treat the source material as though it's written in stone, or treat the source material as though it is written in dust. If you treat it as though it is clay or something like that, you will not hit the correct balance. You need to either take it very far or not far at all. That's why I'm super interested in The FF7 remake.
Yeah, because it goes buck wild.
It looks like
Trials of Mana keeps Kevin as the only beast man that talks like a caveman. And Carly talks like an infant.
I was gonna say Carly still has the. Wow. I love that you have to walk up to put the key in here.
You gotta walk to the end of the foremast.
That's how the key works. And like, obviously, that's not a rule that also is in stone or dust, but like that's at least my ideal. Is that if you're
going, you should start at.
You know, it's the same. Like, it's the rule I for like film. I feel is important as well, but. Oh, I did not heal. That's fine.
That means you are doomed. Welcome to your doom. And back road sucks.
It does. It's very slow, but it's.
At least you got Ferris and Lena on the back row at least, and they will only attack them.
Yeah. The middle ground of this game having like a DS remake would have been neat. Kind of like FF4 got, but...
Yeah, I kind of hated all the DS games that I tried. They all felt so shit. I don't know if they actually were, but they felt like it.
Yeah, I mean, I can feel that. Like, I know the FF3 remake, like... I remember people just sort of falling off that one. I don't know.
So I think I played that one, and I played, like, After Years or whatever.
Yeah.
They both sucked.
That's what I'm doing, Rosella. Hi.
I don't...
Maybe I'll go to sleep for 4 hours, but right now it's Fiesta time.
Who sleeps? You know? You stay up for 20 hours, and then you...
Part of the world these days is that I'm just able to do that. Because everything's dumb. Anyway, where's the Carl boss?
It's Carl Boss. I wonder what the hell Carl Boss is supposed to actually be. Like it's got to be referencing
Charybdis?
some mythology. Well, I don't even know what that is.
Scylla and Charybdis. The two, wow, that's rude.
Okay.
Like, maybe?
I guess Charybdis was a sea monster that made a whirlpool. But I don't know if it was a crab.
Me either. I don't actually know if I'm winning this fight.
You've got a potion, right? It'll be difficult to lose if you have a potion.
Or if they're just gonna, like, attack at Bart's, that'll be fine. Oh, rip.
I believe didn't need to be awake anyways. Picking your stuff after a Greek legend is like a fine thing to do. There ought to be a game based off the Anabasis. That'd be cool. Whether or not you made it based off the warriors or not would be up to you. You should probably drink the potion.
Thinking about Tail, yeah. Is FF5 just the Odyssey, but with a tree? I think there was a tree in the Odyssey.
There There is a tree in the Odyssey. It's on the island of the Lotus Eaters.
That's where the lotuses are at.
Yeah.
Anyway, Rip Sildra.
First of many deaths. Not quite dead enough. The Pythons. What do you call a bad lotus? It's like lotus bloom?
Lotus Guardian.
Ooh.
I think that was a 7-mana flyer.
Yeah, from Invasion.
Mm-hmm.
It tapped for mana, but it didn't even tap for 3. It tapped for 1.
You put a lotus in the name, you jerks.
Yeah.
That's called a Mox. Don't lie to me. It's the Mox Guardian.
What do you call a bad Mox? I think they're all good.
Amber is the closest.
And even that was like a
Key.
dangerously overpowerful card.
Yeah.
Because of a card called, what's her name? The 1/1/1/2 that does stupid shit.
Are there teeny icons in the lower? Yes, those are. Those show the jobs.
It's a joy.
Which, they're obviously extremely readable. So.
Yeah, I can read them. I can, because I knew what I was looking at, thus I knew.
It's a Beastmaster is job 1. Yeah, there's a tiny icon in the corner for.
I might need to get a new phone. It sucks.
Oh, I need to get a flail. That is.
You need the flail. That'll be of material benefit to you.
Ooh, what the one was Mox 10? Was that the Mox with Suspend?
Yes.
That might be the bad Mox.
It has a Moho Mox. A Mox that nobody remembered.
I would play Mox as a 0 ones. Alright, so we're actually going to have to spend a little bit of time in the Skeleton Graveyard doing a couple fights. Just because in order to beat, Siren.
Yeah, it might have been a good idea to buy some potions for that, but...
Yeah.
We'll find potions. Not even to drink, but to throw at her.
Yeah.
She goes into zombie form.
There's some levels for everybody.
Every time.
It's been years. Oh, it's still active. That's good to see. You'll love to see it.
You love to see it.
It's been like literal years, and that's been my thing. Is that I can just have those knives. It's,
you only really need one of them too.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't think I need any right now. Like,
it's kind of better than broadsword. You've got
I have
dagger, broadsword, flails. Like you're good now. It reports 1 fewer damage, but it's faster, or it also uses agility for damage rather.
Yeah, I probably should just swap over on it.
It barely matters. It's really very minor optimizations.
If they're just gonna give me the knife.
We talk about the jorts a lot. We don't talk about the tanky a lot.
No, the tank, that one we just sort of let lie, right? Like,
yeah, the flail should be like, everybody loves the flail. Of dubious historical accuracy though it may be, because weapons nerds will quick to point out that the spike and chain flail was never historically used, but you can then counter them by saying actual flails were used by peasants. You get in the cutscene fight.
yeah.
So what a flail was a big long stick with a leather or rope hinge on it with a heavy weighted stick on the other side. And they were used for threshing grain. But some enterprising peasants figured out if you hit a guy with it, they would die.
Enterprising indeed. Alright, we're doing pretty good here at clearing house. Oh, we still don't talk about the bandana.
Oh, the bandana goes without saying.
Yeah, that's just part of. I don't know. It's very like, you know, watching FF4. Those are very just sort of normal skeleton.
Normal skeleton.
Like,
Man, how is this an undead husk? It's like a big pile of rocks. It's the thing.
it is undead. It
is undead, but it's undead husk.
Oh, right. Hole.
Yes, there's a hole.
This game is a game of holes. That's alright. Yeah, there's a fish in my shorts.
It's dinner time. They light some ropes on fire.
Yep.
The flaming rope. What are those lumpy things next to the barrel / chest and that sack? What objects are in that bin?
Potato?
There's no way that potatoes could persist in this environment.
No. Orange.
What if they're just rocks?
What if that's where the undead husk comes from?
Ah, right. The undead husk comes from this bin of rocks.
So this spot's nice because it's a halfway point that you can heal at.
Yeah, you got a bed.
Yeah, there's 4 of them. And look, Galoof just sleeps on face down in the pillow over the covers.
Well, he goes to sleep on his back, he wakes up like that.
That's me. That's me
Yeah.
every night. It's like, alright, I should fall asleep on my side, and then I fall asleep on my back, and I wake up with my face in a pillow. Alright. I want at least 1 more level on everybody.
Need some levels.
Maybe 2.
How many potions did you manage to
I
surround
have 1.
Well, that's 50 damage.
I'll just have to hope that Siren just decides not to do the thing.
You'll get to save beforehand, at least. That is the one bad thing about the flail, is it's got the mischance.
I knew it. I like even waited on the input. It is Fiesta time.
Ah, technically Fiesta time.
Grab this map. If you don't grab the map, you don't get the map.
You don't need to miss the map. You can grab it here in this.
There's also an antidote.
Place.
An antidote. And I put Phoenix down. Ooh.
I think that Siren is the only enemy around here who can poison you. I'm pretty sure she just casts the spell poison.
Alright, I actually don't want to... That's the end right over there.
Yeah. You don't want to go over there yet.
So let's get up to level 7 on everyone, and that'll be good. That'll make me feel good enough to fight Siren. If I had more potion, I would go in at 6, but I do not.
You can always save up and throw yourself at the fight after getting whatever you gotta do done.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they ever say what causes the ship graveyard. I guess it's probably Carl Boss.
I think it's like that and the combination of the wind crystal breaking, but the wind crystal breaking is a pretty recent thing.
Yeah.
That's a lot of enemies, good.
There's a ton of ships out here.
Yeah,
I don't know what a cow cruise is either.
it's a blob. I have no idea.
It's the uncutest slime you can make.
I'm always sad at uncute slime.
I like them when they're filthy or when they're cute. You can go one of the two routes. They're both valid.
Yeah.
Like and retweet if the slime on the left is just as valid as the slime on the right.
Indeed.
It only took the sailors a week to skeletonize.
I don't know, there's just like generic slime, and that always makes me sad when it's like a slime that is just not trying.
Not all slimes are nice.
There's like one more. That was a level for Bart, so like one more fight should just have like level for everyone. And that'll be good. Then we can go heal, and then we can go beat up Siren. God, then we have to go get a Drake, right?
Yeah, you have to go and get attacked by a bounty hunter. Get your first poison in. Siren gives you a...
Nice. Give me that treasure.
Ooh, elixir. I think that has a mischance, but...
That might be just the fight. I don't remember.
I don't know if it actually... I don't think it works on heavy monsters, but...
I just assume if Phoenix Down doesn't work, it doesn't work. Would be my...
Yeah. It could be worth trying just because elixirs are pretty cheap usually. Like, when you need them, you can get lots of them.
Yeah.
Just like Thief Knife on Chris Drag.
This is not a game that actually has like the elixir, the quote-unquote elixir problem, because you kind of only have elixirs to spend.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways. Like, you know, if you're healing with physical classes.
Yeah, what this game has is the X potion problem, where there isn't an X potion.
Hope you like mix.
If you got mix, you don't need.
No,
Yeah.
but that's
If you're on, if your team is like ninja, knight, ranger, berserker, like you're gonna use high potions for a long ass time.
Yep. Okay. So here, opening this chest somehow.
Actually, with ranger, you would get animals, but
Oh, I forgot all about animal.
animal. It's a thing. You get nightingale for a long time.
Yeah. Not like super reliable, but very strong.
It's like anything at all. It's fairly. It's like anything. Yeah, that chest had a hole in the bottom of it that connected to a hole in the deck, but it was airtight sealed. So opening the chest let air rush through, which displaced water in the cabin, which increased the buoyancy of the ship. That's how I'm going to say that worked. And you can't prove I'm wrong, but I have a belief that you can't destroy.
I like this resolution. Where, like, Bart gets charmed by, oh, Mom, and Lennon Ferris, it's like, oh, my dad, and then, like, Galoof's like, who are you?
He doesn't remember, but his brain meat remembers, and that's how Siren is able to ensorcel no one. Or is able to. Siren is able to call forth the image.
Mm-hmm. It's in there.
The engram is there, just the neuron is inaccessible.
Also, Siren is tall.
They do that so it makes sense that she takes up so much space on screen.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, poor Galoof. You die off camera in other games. Just mentioned how you died, and this other character is cruel and sad that you died.
Mm-hmm.
He gets mentioned twice.
Nice cube. There's Siren. Siren is like 2.5 characters tall.
Like 2 boxes.
I think she might be 3 boxes.
Yeah, 3 boxes.
Yeah. She might be 3 boxes.
Demon. If you slap hard enough, you can knock somebody's soul back into their body.
Mm-hmm. Bonk. Soul hasn't gone anywhere yet. Oh, Hedgehog Ferris. This is one of the few places where Hedgehog Ferris gets used.
The best place is when you're sneaking through Castle X Death.
Mm-hmm.
Move, fall, and Hedgehog Ferris.
It's really good.
They included the sprites, even though they didn't need to.
Yep.
Galoof on his back, just wiggling around.
Don't start with haste, please. That's fine. That's bad, but it's not haste.
What does it protect?
No.
It was slow.
Slow is like haste, but for one person. In reverse. It's fine. Yeah. A number of bosses in this game get used in heftier bits in Record Keeper, including this. Siren actually gets a mega boss set up, which is very silly.
It's silly when minor minor bosses become hard bosses.
Yeah.
And vice versa.
Siren has become one of the undead. How much do...
Omega is the easiest boss in 13-2.
That's
kind of have to.
That's weird.
It. Got powered down.
I was a little sad at that because, like, Omega actually didn't have all of the, like, cool moves I expected Omega to have.
It was just a big stompy robot.
Yeah, it was a big stompy robot. Whereas Omega in 14, when we talk about a robot that has some moves. Venomous, yikes. You're gonna die to poison.
You got an antidote if you want to stop it.
I'm specifically going to have Galoof do it. Because if anybody else did it, they might, like, miss time.
Well, the music themes are, like, one of the things 14 almost always gets right. I'm not the biggest fan of its version of Battle on the Big Bridge.
That's fair. I agree. Oh, bronze armor. Right. Oh, that changes based on form. Right? Like, I think if you kill in the other form, you get a different drop. Anyway, on to a town with sweet music.
You know, I don't think any of the Battle on the Big Bridges are
Right, what's a
better
good
than the one in this game.
Right, what's a
Like,
what's a remix that's like good?
the one in 12 is serviceable.
That one makes me feel happy.
It makes you happy, but it's not like as good. It doesn't kick as much ass. You'll hear the one in 13 too, which is different.
Yeah, it was in you could hear it a little bit.
A little bit of it.
Yeah. I'm definitely just deleting most of that stream.
It's gone to the wind.
I'm-
I've done that plenty.
I've never done that. So for me I'm calling a mulligan and just deleting it. Nice.
It's a watershed moment. Usually it would be because I forgot and didn't care enough, but I've definitely had draft videos where it's like, well, this fucking sucked. Goodbye. Not saving this.
Yeah. The stream will be fine. The first hour and a half of it's gonna stick around because that makes sense. But the 2 hours, it's true. We don't cherry pick Magic streams. Everything else, I have never made claims otherwise. So.
Yes, there was a very long and mostly fruitless toiling against a boss in 13-2.
Yeah, it is the stream I have had the least fun with in the last 8 years. Hey, a free 10.
Ah.
I'm gonna use that, even though I might not get into a fight.
10s are for using.
No fight.
You're going to get a lot of them anyways, so that you're saving on in. You don't have to buy the in if you do that.
Nope, that's not it.
It's in that box over there.
Yeah, I have to get to it.
Did you equip the bronze armor?
No, I did not.
You don't have a class that can use whatever item that is.
Yeah, I usually don't.
They said forget.
Okay.
High rating animals are cool. Yeah, longsword is the most powerful thing here, but you're going to get its rules and it's an extension, so it gives you crap.
Right, Over at Waltz, I think I get better stuff.
Yeah, longsword is just so bad.
Oh, it's still up. Like, I mean, I didn't delete it from Twitch. It's still gonna be up there for the rest of the 2 weeks.
It's just
would you like to
long and painful and boring.
It's literally I thought I'll just cut out the stuff before Nabat. Nabat starts the video at 1 hour of 3:30. It is 2.5 hours of me fighting one boss endlessly.
And like after the stratagem is figured out, like that happens relatively early. Like then after that, it's like,
oh, yeah,
it's just failing DPS checks, which.
So no, it's. I'm not gonna like actively delete it because it's not like something that's that bad. It's just I feel like in a year from now, it's something that if I keep it on that play, I'm just gonna be angry to look at it.
It's not worth remembering.
I'll probably keep the video around because I actually don't like just deleting videos, but that's just for me. Pub, I think, is actually item shop.
Yeah, but the publicans.
Is it pub? No. Pub? Pub is item? Too bad it didn't land on my mother-in-law, says the bartender.
It's probably the inn.
In his items?
It's often
items is items.
Items is items.
Ah, we should have thought of that one. Items is items. Town is village. Alright, yeah, we're just good to... Forza and Megis aren't that bad of a fight.
It's not that bad, especially if you can kill, like I said. They're even worth using your rod on, if you're...
Because, like, I'm gonna be able to beat up,
A gorilla can get whipped, so, like, it's either one is worth using the rod on.
Is the whip in walls?
You get the wall. The whip is dropped by Nagisa. She always drops it.
Oh, okay.
You get a whip and a mithril.
So I was gonna say, like, my brain is telling me you have it by the time you get the walls. I'm like, where the heck do you get it? But yeah, it's good. Now let's I bought a bunch of potions. You're supposed to talk to a person in town who tells you to come up here, but there's no reason that you have to do that, so you can just come up here.
Can you get the cure rod?
Not until I have Drake.
You need the Drake. Can you get that after the mount, right?
No. No.
I don't remember. We'll find out shortly.
I do not know what job I roll. You can roll it at any time, County Kittens, but I choose to roll during the crystal. But like, you can literally just. Gilgamesh doesn't know. Like what?
What? You gotta verify. Wait 12 hours.
Right.
For human verification.
Please wait. Well, human verification.
And a mechanical Turk this.
But yeah. Yeah. Indeed. Gilgamesh is no cop. Again, as mentioned at the beginning of the stream, this year the charity for the Fiesta is much better.
Yeah, it's cooler.
More effective. Oh, I should have bought more gold needles. Are you ready for Galacat?
Galacat is here to fuck you up. If you actually get petrified by a stone hawk, a cockatrice, it'll be funny, but I don't think it'll happen. We all like Gilgamesh around here. We've never talked about how he's actually kind of an asshole, right?
A little bit.
Final Fantasy IX.
I don't think that Gilgamesh is Gilgamesh. That's the one Gilgamesh I don't believe is Gilgamesh.
You think his cardboard arms are fake?
I think that's somebody like doing a fake.
Doing a imitation.
Yeah.
History of the imposter.
Doing a van and I don't know how to fake. I don't know how to off-brand Pinello.
I'm Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg of Dalmasca.
15 is
anything about 15.
Well, 15 is obviously a different person because they're involved directly in the like backstory of the game.
Who doesn't have a story? Nobody remembers anything about that game. Get out of here.
I haven't even played it.
I watched KFJ stream unpatched it, and I don't remember any of it. I remember plot points. I remember some uncharitable writing. I remember guest party members, and I remember a lot of platforming at the very end.
Oh yeah, I'll have to do that at some point, Counting Kittens, you're correct. I also have to update it because Tactics 8-2 is over.
Tactics 8-2 is over.
We finished it last week, so we're starting a new, there's a new project starting today. If you like Aria of Sorrow and Metroids, you'll like what's going on today, later. This is a save point, right?
There's the save.
Yeah, it's in the next.
It's in the next cave. You gotta go around the poison plants. Rock slug. Is it a slug made of rocks? A slug that lives in rocks? Or a slug that eats rocks? Or a slug that makes rocks? Cannot say. It is not for you to know. Oh, we all know why Gilgamesh shows up in all the games. It's because he gets thrown into the clefts of dimensions.
Yeah.
Blind eternities. He's wandering around there. Why he didn't bring the guns back to fight Necrophobe, who knows?
Would have been a lot easier. Attack with guns.
Or like his Turnisol or whatever. Powerful swords that weren't invented yet.
Alright.
Potions are just used.
What a right.
There's not an item worth saving less than potion.
I just knew that I was using tent in the next room, so... The potions are for, like, leaving. Oh, right. Gilgamesh had gun, but no bullet. That makes sense.
How many games does Enkidu show up in?
Not many.
He shows up in 12. You fight Enkidu in 12.
14.
I think that's it. This one, Enkidu in 14. And in this one, he's a flying demon.
Yes.
And elsewhere, he's a dog.
Well, in 14, he's both a chicken and literally the flying demon thingy.
The plot gun.
Ooh, oh no! Oh, don't make me remember things like that. Actually, definitely make me remember
What
things.
Was it was an S.
It was called Siegfried.
Siegfried. A gun that fired magic bullets that were never explained.
Yep.
But could also shoot ghosts, but did not kill them when it fired them.
Alright, so...
Unless it did. It was intimated that it did.
It
and
did,
also
but
it did not.
did not. Yeah. All right. I think 300 is the number I want, and then we try to like one shot. That's really wow. Right. I forgot this boss has that move.
Yeah, that's why people often use the rod here.
Yeah, let's
Smoke him if you got him.
might as well. Give me that whip. I'll have the whip for the fight. I don't care about.
It's a whip.
Is whip back row okay?
It is back row okay.
I love asking it in that way.
Best used when problems come along.
You must whip it. Please.
Poison.
Please. Alright, so Lena poison count is either 2 or 4, depending on how you want to count that.
Only the first step poisoned her. The additional steps to just make the screen blank.
She used an antidote, walk 2 steps, used an antidote, walk 2 steps.
My stars and garters.
Again, I skip a lot of the dialogue playing the Fiesta, but I really love all the dialogue.
Oh no, a timeout link.
No.
You cannot defeat me, Nightbot.
It's true.
Try it.
Good move.
Your power is powerless in my presence.
Be dead down here.
You persistent guy.
Is that something I actually should play someday?
Magician Lord?
Yeah.
I've had it on my computer forever and I've never gotten around to it. It's an old Neo Geo beat 'em up, which is an old arcade, just like side-scrolling.
Eat your quarter.
Eat your quarters. It's not bad. It's not great. It just has a voice chip and cutscenes. With Galageese, the greatest villain ever imagined.
Alright, so there's
a cure rod for us if we want it. It's like you don't really have to play Sinistar either. You just have to watch a 15-second clip of "Beware, I live."
Rotten coward.
Rotten. I hunger. And then you've got it.
Chancellor wishes to speak with you. This game doesn't have, like, any evil chancellors.
Nope, they're all just well... Okay, the king... There's some evil kings. The king and queen of,
Karnak.
Karnak are both assholes. I think the queen is seduced by evil magic, whereas the king just wants free energy and free fire.
Right. Because the king jailed Sid.
The king did jail Sid because Sid said to stop using the fire crystal. This game's... If it's your first time playing and you also aren't super trained to be great at RPGs, then there's some spots that can be challenging. None of the Final Fantasies are particularly hard. There's a few like arbitrarily hard spots.
One of the things about FF5 is that a lot of the bosses that it has have some sort of gimmick to them that allows you to sidestep their...
But it's like, if you're unprepared, like Soul Cannon would be like, hey, a fuck of me, a fuck of you, you know?
Yeah. Oh, God. I guess I've played... I think I am too blind to it. Like, I couldn't tell you, like, if it was easy or hard, because I've played this dozens of times, right?
We've played both versions of of that. There's definitely the Fiestas where you get Black Mage
What,
and
Tarnation?
like, you roll one. And then you have the Fiesta where it's like you have 2 Berserkers and like Geomancer and Monk. And you're like, okay, I can work with this.
Beastmaster alone already tells me I've got some interesting... Ooh, high
Oh,
push.
you can beat super bosses with just... So long as you have 2 characters that can act, you can beat Omega. It'll be difficult with just 2, but it's possible.
Oh, that's just the...
What are some actually hard parts of any Final Fantasy game? Seymour Flux comes to mind. And the other one.
So
Rock.
usually when you come here, you just grab the Cure Rod, but there are actually some like reasonable other treasures, and you can come see like the spot with from the beginning cutscene.
Yeah, Lady Unalesca. And Seymour Flux.
My mind has just started the cutscene with Auron saying, "This is the fight," you know. Will you die like a dog? Like, I think that's Auron's speech, right?
That's Auron's speech.
Well,
Seymour Flux also has a long cutscene. It's like, hey,
son of Jekt.
You're starting to seem like a leader, you know? Huh? And then you pan over to Seymour.
Son of Jekt, because we can't call you Titus.
Can't call you Titus because we arbitrarily let you name your character in this game.
Whoops.
That's the last time they did that.
Anyway, we want to go down here.
Well, the secret to beating Unalesca is you have to let yourself be a zombie. And my dumbass spent a very long time in reaction to that fight crafting zombie-proof armor with you unlock crafting right before Xanarkand at the Guado village. And I'm like, yeah, the zombie status makes this unreasonable. I'll make armor that will resist zombie. This seemed like a good idea at the time.
I think Bell is back row, okay?
Yes, Bell is also back row, okay. I think the damage roll just kind of sucks, though.
Yeah, that's fine. I like if I'm fighting Garula though, I want back row, okay?
Yeah.
Throwing all the money in the world is what you do against Neo X Death. That's the...
Yes, that's many things in this game that you can solve with money.
It's also a very good solution to the, well, sorry. It's not actually a very good solution. It's an okay solution against the, crystals. Because you hit them all evenly.
You hit the crystals, you can do it against Parabolos.
Yeah, hitting things evenly matters a lot. Alright, I probably actually want to buy...
You could bribe some of the super bosses in 10. There's a famous gif of, what's that actually called? It's a big weird dragon looking thing that's like at the end of the bonus dungeon. You could bribe it. So there's a gif of like Riku like throwing money at it and it like spinning around and going away.
So I got, yeah, cool.
Ultima, yeah, obviously it's Ultima.
Alright, so we have one other thing we need to do here.
That's a lot of Final Fantasies where it's like, you gotta beat the game, and then you gotta max out all your shit.
Yeah. I'm just assuming that's going to be at some point something I'm gonna have to do in 13 too.
Yeah, I can teach you some secrets that will help you.
Help? No. I want down the stairs, damn it. No, not these. God.
Ooh, we're about to... I did that on my own, and I had a weird delay through my through my console. Like my input had lag, I'm pretty sure because my PS2's input was routed through a VCR.
Huh.
So there was like another, like, 20 or 30 frames of lag, input lag. I did the lightning. I gave up on the butterflies. I don't know why. I hope this goes well, because you can still, even when you do this, you can still get a...
I know, I'm trying to be kind of safe about it, and that's why I'm making a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Okay, so first things first, we actually do want to equip that. And then we're gonna quick save again. I'm gonna do a lot of saves on this one. The balloon race was the one I remember multiple times. I played through 10.
I always thought the balloon race was pretty easy.
See, for me it was, I would spend 2 hours on it, fail, and then shut off the console, come back to it a day later, first try. Like, no contest. And I did that, like, that happened multiple times with the game. And so I was like, oh, well, that's just the answer. The chocobo race is what I'm talking about, not the balloon race is, no, that's what I'm thinking of, right? Chocobo.
Yeah, you have to avoid birds, and you have to hit all the balloons.
Yeah.
Now, want the money?
No, I'm not tempted by the cash.
Ah, I see. Oh, there's always knack money.
Yeah, that's what I always think. Alright, we're free.
We took trade to do all the sigils. Who has to do the... Don't you have to do the arena, like the monster thing to get all of them?
I don't think so.
Okay, good, because fuck that.
I think that's like the main thing. That's like your prize. I don't want to overwrite that file. I mean, I don't care about it, but I don't want to. I have 7 gil.
It's a lucky number.
Alright, so we got 1 boss left. We're gonna check out Texas.
I'll show you some secrets about getting monster materials. We'll go fight some moblins.
Oh my god, I forgot to talk to the king.
Forgot to talk to the king.
I forgot
fight
that
some
one.
moblins. I don't remember where you get monocrystals.
I know
that it's in the Arcolite set.
I only need 2 levels more of monocrystals. That I'm basically done with those.
That means you need 20 of them.
Yeah, I know, but that's but like that could just come from like, I don't know, a random box, supply crate, who knows?
Right, yeah. It's a thing it's in the Arcolite step, because the Arcolite step
is like the secret.
In the story, yeah, in the story you go there for 5 minutes, and then all the post-game shit, you're there for hours and hours.
Alright. Yeah, because we had to talk to the king, because that actually triggers the meteor. That's why we had to do that. Okay, and then Texas. Wonder what job I might get from this.
Oh, I know a guaranteed source you can commonly get monocrystals from. You just have to fight Nabat.
Oh, thanks. That's good.
Lightning also drops.
That makes it a lot easier to know. Then I can just go ahead and fight that.
Just farm Nabat.
Yeah. 2.5 hours on camera. I might as well turn that into. Even the casino, like that was still. I had fun when we were just talking over the casino for hours.
That's pretty mindless. That might have actually helped you, because there's a fragment. You have to win 7,077 coins at the slots. It sucks.
Okay.
It'll be easier after you do the DLC. Then you can have a source of coins that's actually good.
I don't actually know if I want to fight Pot of Soul.
Pot of Soul, you absolutely don't, I think. You can always try. You can see how the whip reacts. Well, the bell damage is better than I thought. Wait, you can equip the katana.
Yeah.
That could be good in crit.
Okay, that's actually way better than I expected.
You can farm fire rods from one of the wizards here.
I literally gave Lena the stick because she was holding the flail, which in my mind is the white mage weapon.
It is the white mage weapon. I think she does have the highest magic. I don't know if that matters for. I think it does matter for used items because rods work better.
Yeah.
High mat. Oh, the poison. That's Ferris.
The wrong poison. Alright, there's a level on everybody. That seems fine.
At least for truck, you'll be able to just buy potence.
Yeah.
Shout truck.
Yeah.
Double wyvern back attack. Are you holding out for the brave blade?
No, but I'm still like feel like I don't want to skip fights for level's sake right now.
That's fair.
This is because my weaponry's actually like still really good. Wow, there's a crit from the back row.
Yeah, back attack doesn't hurt you that much because 3 out of your 4 weapons.
Yeah, the problem is the fact that both of them can breath wing and I can get out of control really quick.
Yeah.
But Freelancer is a very good class. Oh, I'll take free potion. Thanks.
Freelancer is probably the best class. It has better equipment than mine does.
We want to heal chaos. Yeah, the wyverns. I always think of them as wyvern, by the way. That's
what they are to us.
Yeah. Excuse me. Well, gear is a big part of the power early too, because again, like the Ashura, there's all this stuff you just kind of get, and like you can't use. Ooh.
You can't use unless you're using a freelancer. Rickard Mage, yes, he can drop fire rod. I'm fairly certain.
Yeah.
Ice Soldier.
There's that paralyze.
It worked on. Wow, it worked on Ice Soldier? The paralyze only works on beasts.
Ice Soldier is beast.
Ice Soldier
Confirmed.
is beast?
Confirmed.
Confirmed for beast. Oh, is Rickard Mage Robert Picardo? Mix Robert and Picardo together to get Rickard. And he casts Drain, so he's a motherfucker. He does that because he's a low.
I know. I know his health was low, so I thought just one hit was gonna end it, but whatever.
Same universe as Rickard, the bow hero. It's funny that Rickard, in all of his stuff, is described as a heroic archer, but he's most known for his rapier. And there's another heroic archer. And also, they're both heroic, but they both try to murder your ass.
Alright. Gorilla time, y'all.
Garula.
Look at these wiggles. Alright.
Garula's rough. I hope you don't have to fight some kind of new Garula later.
Yeah, if there were like a bigger gorilla.
Or like a palette shifted, easier Garula later in the game. I would just be terrified.
Bigger gorilla.
Bigger Garula theory.
Then there's the paralyze. That's the fight.
Big
That.
It wears off, but not in time for you not to murderize it with Ashura.
Yeah. And the bell, actually.
The bell's overperforming.
Yeah, it's doing hundreds, which is unexpected, I'm not gonna lie.
I remember Bell's using the axe damage formula, but without the mischance. I don't actually know.
There's the wake up.
Is he going to start using Rush?
Probably. Okay, well, I'm not gonna not attack with Galoof.
Chomp him.
I will pass, I think. Actually, no, I'm just gonna... I don't care. Let's...
You've got Elf Cape and a Heal Rod.
Yeah, goodbye. Alright. Time to make a tweet.
Totally worth using the Ice Rod on Nagisa.
Alright, how do I... is it... hashtag water?
Hashtag water.
Hashtag water.
Water. Sugar and water. Haven't seen that in like a decade.
Alright. Here we go. Can now use the Wind Job Thief.
Ah, time for you to suffer.
Well,
You know what you're doing, right?
got a lot of running to do.
No, you know what you're doing, right? You have to do Quad Thief.
Oh, fuck.
Quad Thief.
Maybe.
Biblos
You get Fire Crystal before that.
without having been able to steal Mithril Knives. Although you can buy Mithril Knives, that's not so bad.
Yeah. The big thing is that Fire Crystal job happens before Biblos. And if it's it's a Chaos job, so there's a high likelihood it's usable. And by high, I mean higher than 50%.
You're still going to have four knives against Liquid Flame, which
That's...
sucks.
I'm glad I used the rod. That was a good choice.
You get the rod. You get the Twin Lank at least, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna quick, let's go ahead and commit some actions.
I like how you went instinctively for the Berserker Crystal.
Well, of course.
Yeah, you get Twin Lank. Wait, do you do fire before? Yeah, because you have to go...
Yeah. You have to break, you have to blow up the wall. So I think I have 3 knives and a dagger right now. Yeah, or sorry, 3 daggers and a knife right now.
Yeah, they'll quickly become Mithril Knives as soon as you get to...
But the actual thing is, I bought iron for everybody, and now it's garbage, so I can just throw it in the trash. Also, holy shit, check this out. Zoom.
This movement speed is very fast.
Speedrun mode activate.
There's that crystal up in the top left. Don't forget to get it.
Oh, I'll go, Texas?
Oh, you're locked out of that.
No, I got it. It's right there.
Texas. You got boost power. That's what you wanted to say.
You got boost power. Alright, goodbye, Texas. I'll make this joke every single time I do this. Nobody can stop me.
We aren't so lucky to actually have Texas fall into the ocean.
Here's Sildra again, by the way.
Again?
This time we get eaten. So, I mentioned earlier that Siren is one of those enemies that got like a super boss form in Record Keeper. Sildra gets one.
Yeah, you get to finally kill her by your own hand rather than by your actions.
Like, you don't even fight Sildra. Anyway, Sildra's dead again.
But not dead for the final time. More death awaits ye.
Yep.
Serpent.
Goodbye. for like 10 hours. Also, actually, I probably won't see you again. Let's be real.
Yeah, probably won't.
I would have to actually get Summoner and then have to care. Like...
Yeah, I don't think there's an item at the pirate locale that's worth picking up. So yeah, it would just be if you got Summoner. Which, hey, I hope you do.
Yeah.
Getting Summoner before Biblos would be pretty rockin'.
Alright, I'm gonna go trade in this equipment for usable stuff.
The Ashura will sell for a lot of money, and by the time you get Samurai, it will be outclassed.
Diamond Bell. Some broadswords. The whip. Actually, no. Don't sell the whip.
Yeah, you can use the whip. You can get another whip that's pretty good in World 1, but you have to brave the Skull Eater to go do it.
And the healing stave I'm also keeping for, you know...
Healing staff reasons.
Like, what if I actually get a class that can wield it and I don't have it, I will feel really dumb.
Yeah, if you have, like, Time Mage, the heal rod is very good. But yeah, the lightning whip is in the skull caverns. I think it's in the spot where you can dive in with the airship from behind.
Oh.
But you can also just get it by going through the... I don't know if that's true or not, but it's in there.
Okay. So we got 4 daggers, we got...
My favorite knife's the chicken knife, obviously. I love the chicken knife.
I mean, this is... Like, you asked about Brave Blade, and, like, I wasn't willing to... I didn't care, basically, there, so I'm not going to take any action that would be one way or the other. Also, hi, Garula.
Garula!
They were mean to Garula. Friend to all children.
Duty heads.
Friend.
Duty spelled in, like, a absurd way.
Yes.
Or do you mean my favorite knife in general? Because I don't actually know the answer to that. I haven't put much consideration into it.
So from here, it's actually a straight shot to the fire crystal. But with this class, I actually am probably going to have to spend some time stealing high potions.
Yeah. A Kriegmesser is... it means war knife, but it's not actually a knife.
However, I did say that my goal tonight, tomorrow, this morning, is right here. Was getting the wind job, so I got my wind job.
You've accomplished your goal. Ferris is still in the back row.
Oh,
Everybody has a bandana except Blue, who has his thing tied like a thief.
Yeah. Well, they all have their thing tied like a thief.
No, most of them got it tied around like a kerchief. His is tied like around his nose. It's like how Japanese thieves are worn. He just needs a big sack.
It's true. The missing sack with a dollar sign on it.
No, in Japan.
Sorry, it's a spotted sack. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Sorry, burglar with the face mask and the sack with a dollar sign is the U.S.
Hamburglar is the Americana version.
Yes. All right. That's it for this morning. Normal stream still go on at 7 later today, so like 14 hours from now. If Twitch doesn't tell you that, I'm sorry, but enjoy Fiesta. Thanks for joining. Maybe I'll do more of this at this time. I don't know. I'm gonna Fiesta though, so expect Fiesta when the Fiesta hour arrives. Follow to find out when Fiesta hour is.
Yeah, do that. We'll have to find more obscure consoles to talk about.
There's a lot of them. We didn't even mention like the N-Gage, so we're safe. All right.
I love the N-Gage.
Morning, folks.
Goodbye.